We're live. Hello, everybody. Glad to see you are all here. Hopefully, you're all checking in. Check in. Please make sure, just give us your first name. Happy Monday, Winsome. Happy Monday. Hi, Mary. Hi, Nicole. How are you? Hi, Wanda. Let's see. Hey, Lakeish. I don't know who LA6 is. I don't know if that's a nickname, Lakeish, but welcome. We're glad you're here. Happy Monday. Hi, Sarah. Naomi's here dabbing with her little emoji. Welcome. Hi, Jocelyn, Rima. I know Miss Deb is on too up there. Hi, Alicia. Hey, Jules. We're glad to see you. Excellent. I'm glad you're doing well, Lakeisha. Oh, typo. I don't know if that was a nickname or not. Welcome to Me Monday. It's all about you today. You today. So, we're going to start today with a couple of things. Make sure you are signing in. If you're not signing in, you get no credit for being here. So I'm getting older, so I got to put on my glasses to start reading. All right, so we're going to do a couple of reviews from last week. Last week, we did a lot of talk about anxiety and your stress. We talked about documentation. We had conversation about developing routine. We talked about documentation, tons of things from last week. Hi, Tatiana. Hey, Mike. Hi, Anna. Keep on signing in, everyone. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to hold off on what we're going to talk about with COVID-19 and some updates from that. And what I'm going to do is see if anybody has any questions from last week, from any of the things we've talked about over the weekend. If you do, hit send them in. And if I don't get to them all, Kaylee will make sure that we circle back around and get to them. All right. Nope, no questions. Okay. So there's this a buzz phrase that's going around with COVID-19, and they're calling it personal responsibility. What we're asking you all to do on this Me Monday is to focus on you. You are the captain of the ship. If the ship doesn't have a captain, guess what happens? There's no one to pilot it. The ship goes down. You have to take care of you so that you can continue taking care of everyone else in your life. So it's kind of like if you have children and during Mother's Day, if you're a mom, the kids bring you breakfast in bed and it's supposed to be that kind of relaxing day where you get to focus on you. During this pandemic, you have to take time out to make sure that you are okay. Self-care is critically important. Making sure you're eating, making sure you're sleeping, not overeating, but making sure you're eating and sleeping. Self-care is critically important, and we want you to be able to focus on you. So I was on a webinar today, and they provided us with a list of emergency preparedness supply kit. And these are things that you individually should have. And it's to make sure you're okay. You're doing a lot to make sure our consumers are well, and we thank you for that. We appreciate that. But we need to make sure you are well too. So there are some things that we need you to do and make sure you have. So Jocelyn will send this out later on today so you can see the whole list. And this is an emergency preparedness supply kit. So what experts are recommending is that you have all of these things in your house. And while you're looking for it in your house, we should have it in ours. And if it's not in your houses, we actually have 3 storage areas that we have tons of things stockpiled in. All right, so 1, water. 3 gallons of water per person in your purse. This is for you personally, not for all of us. This is for you. We are taking care of you today on this Me Monday. Water. Food, you should have a minimum of a 3-day supply of food that does not require refrigeration. You should have a manual can opener and a radio that's battery powered or hand cranked. How many of us have radios? I don't have a radio in my house. I need to get one. A flashlight, extra batteries, a phone charger. I don't know how you're going to charge your phone. A phone charger, personal sanitation. Baby wipes, garbage bags, and hand sanitizer. They're also recommending that you keep some hand tools around: pliers, screwdriver, zip ties, duct tape, and an eyeglass repair kit. They recommend you having local mark, uh, 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 a local map with pre-marked locations on it. Next one is huge. Make sure you have your emergency contact information already laid out and typed out. Once again, this is for you personally on today's Me Monday. It's all about you. One of the things I just did was my neighbors, I gave them a quick sheet for all of my kids. So if something happens, my kids know to go to my neighbor's house. They have every phone number they need just in case an emergency happens. Have your emergency contact information ready. Medical supplies. Make sure you have additional medications. If you can order a 90-day supply of meds for yourself, do it. Make sure you have a blanket, comforter, and sleeping bag. That's clean, preferably. A change of clothing, a whistle, pet food with extra water if you have a fur baby, extra changes of clothes for all seasons, a sturdy pair of shoes, shower shoes, and personal hygiene items. In addition to that, you should have a separate set of the following: have some cash on hand. That doesn't mean go and empty out your bank account. For those of us who are stimulus rich, don't go and cash your stimulus check and just hold on to the cash. But you should have some cash on hand, a copy of your ID, emergency reference guide, a toolkit or pocket knife, Ziploc bags, a fire extinguisher, paper and pencil, and some things for entertainment. This sheet Jocelyn will send out to everyone. It'll be emailed to you today. Read it. It is for you. In addition, on this Me Monday, what I would like you, Robert Renegade, hide cash from your spouse. Some of us have joint accounts. We can't do that. On this Me Monday, I would like you really quickly in the comments to just write one thing you're going to do for yourself today. It cannot benefit anyone else. This is your moment to be selfish and only think of you. What are you going to do for you today? You can paint your nails. You can go for a walk. You can take a bath. You can, I don't know, dye your hair. I've got a couple gray hairs growing. I was thinking about getting just for men and just, dyeing it and getting myself together. But what can you do today? Excellent, Alicia. A bubble bath, something just for you, for your self-care today. Looks like Alicia's the only one who's doing something for herself. Oh, plant therapy, Lakeisha. That's a great idea. I love plants. Love them. Every time I get a new leaf on a plant at home, I get excited and I measure how tall and how wide my plants get. I love plant therapy. Go for a nice walk. Excellent. Oh, yoga. That's fantastic. You could do your downward dog in the comfort of your home. Rearranging your closet. Lock yourself in your bathroom, away from your kids and husband, a hot bath and music. That sounds wonderful. Call my therapist. That is just for you. That's a great one too. Oh, moving an office. Excellent. Absolutely impossible. Oh, Mary, it's not impossible. Nothing is impossible. Take a walk with your dog. I love walking with my dog, especially at night because no one's around. Just gotta, make sure I'm street safe. Buying some shoes. Kaylee, I hope that's online when you're buying shoes. Social distancing. Kaylee is one wall away from me. Social distancing. Jeff is making music. Jeff, I want you to make me a theme song like Batman. So every time I walk into a meeting, we can play it. Have a co-writer with the session from South Africa. Wow. All right, Mike Judkins doing big things. Excellent. Buying a Vitamix blender, painting. This is wonderful. So you get the point. You get the point. Today is all about you. So for our COVID-19 talk today, where we're at and what's going on, it's all about you. All about you. Oh, I missed you, Krista. I missed you too. I don't know if you're saying I missed you in this section, but we see you, Krista. And Ashley is doing a sing-along all alone. It's all right. Your neighbors can probably hear you, Ashley. All right, back to COVID. So today is all about you and self-care. Look for the emergency preparedness sheet. Jocelyn will email it to you. It's critical that you stay healthy and stay well so that we can continue to do the good work that we are doing. Oh, Chris is sewing a Saints mask. If you don't know Krista, she's a big Saints fan. All right. With that said, we have a couple business things we need to take care of before we move on. One, there are right now 29 people who are watching live. At the beginning, there were 43, which means some of you have logged on and then logged off. You do not get credit, and you will not get credit for being on the entire time if you are not on the entire time. So if you're logging off and logging on, we're tracking that. And remember, we're paying you for this if you're not already on the clock. So just please be mindful of that. Log in and stay logged in. That's why Jocelyn ran in here and sent me that little note. She said people are logging in and logging out. So please make sure be on the entire time. Let's do trivia. So we have a couple of things we need to clear up. One is if you found an egg in your house, we need to know who found an egg and what was the message in the egg. If you did, we're going to order you dinner on us this week. So what I want you to do, hi Dennis, what I want you to do is email Jocelyn if you found the egg and what word was in the egg so that we can order your site dinner. Ready for trivia number 2. Can anyone guess? So we're going to play Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? I don't know if you remember that show. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? If you can guess where I was on Friday, remember I wasn't on the live Friday. We had our good friend Floyd here. If you can guess where I was on Friday, you win the prize. Any guesses with where I was on Friday? No one. Let's see. Oh, Ashley says she won't answer. Yes, Ashley, you are excluded. Lakeisha right next to him. Denise at home. Somerset. Nope, I was not home. I don't think I was. No, I was not home. You were across from him. No, I wasn't across from him. I was not next to Floyd. Keep those answers coming in. At a hospital with a client. Listen, the way it's been going, it feels like I've been at hospitals a lot lately. Good guess, but no cigar. On the laptop, nope. Doing something outside. I wish I was outside. Wanda, you are the warmest in a meeting. But where was I? At Tillman? Nope. At a site? Nope. I was in a meeting though, Wanda, but that doesn't say where I was. That's what I was doing. Yeah. At a meeting in Philly? Absolutely not. That is outside of our zone. So I will not be going to Philadelphia, Sarah, anytime soon. No time soon. Wait, Lakeish got it. I was actually at the office. I just was downstairs. Floyd was upstairs. So I actually was here. I just happened to be on a call. Congratulations, Lakeish. You are today's winner. So email Jocelyn and she will make sure you get your. Who said in court? Thank you, Ralph. I was not in court. I was in the office. Lakeish got the answer right. Well done, Lakeish. Good job. All right. And now for today's trivia question. Everyone can participate in this because you have it with you. And it is in your house, in your car, maybe in a trash can. Everyone can answer this. And I will even tell you where the answer can be found. So are you ready? Take a deep breath. All right, your trivia question for tomorrow is this. how long, when you file a grievance at Lehigh Valley Adult Services, everyone has the opportunity to file a grievance. If you are disciplined, there's a rule that is made that you don't like, if you disagree with how anything is done, you can file a grievance. After you file your grievance, how many days does the board of directors or myself, depending on the nature of the grievance, how many days do we have to respond to you once you file your grievance? I'm going to say it one more time. At Lehigh Valley Adult Services, if a decision is made that you disagree with, you have the opportunity to file a grievance. Grievances come to me or to the board of directors if the grievance concerns me. How many days after you file your grievance will the board or myself get back to you? The answer is found in your handbook. You don't have to answer it now, but you're all wrong. The people who are answering now, you're all wrong. Go read your handbook. The answer is in your handbook. All right, and then we'll get the answer from you tomorrow. When we ask, first one to type it in. All right. I don't have COVID. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's allergies. All right, let's regroup. What did we go over today? 1, today is Me Monday. You're doing something for you. 2, we did a review from last week. 3, we did trivia. 4, your emergency supply kit. Any questions for today? I'm joking. Yes, wash my hands. Hold on. Wait, one of our consumers took my hand sanitizer from my desk. So are there any questions? I am okay. Thank you, Winston, for being concerned for my welfare. Any questions about anything we've talked about today? Got it, Mary. Thank you. Yes, Chris, I did get your video, but I did not look at it yet. Speaking of that, National Mental Health Month is coming up. In preparation for that, we have quite a few interviews and presenters that we will be sharing. We're going to have some live guests coming up this week. We have some interviews this week. There'll be some great information. Oh, it's for today. Krista, I will review it. We can play it maybe tomorrow. Sorry, or I'll post it today. All right. Any other questions? I will look at your video, Krista, and we can post it today. We can send it out to everyone. No questions from anybody. I just gave you a ton of really good information. I hope and pray that you use it. Wash your hands, use hand sanitizer, cough into your elbow. Stay hydrated. Do something for you today. Don't take for granted. Don't take anything for granted. You have one life to live. Use the emergency preparedness supply kit. Remember, wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. Social distancing. Content and documentation. And everybody's saying Floyd was wonderful. Where can you buy hand sanitizer? That's a really good question. So a lot of places are running out of hand sanitizer. I was on a webinar, a Zoom call with providers from all across the Lehigh Valley and regional people from ODP. It is hard to get anything right now, is what most providers are saying. So you can actually, thank you, April, you can actually make your own. What? Treat everyone like they have the virus. Yes, treat everybody like they have the virus. Mary, we're glad your 3-year-old loved Floyd. And April, yes, you can make your own actual hand sanitizer. There's a couple recipes out there. I'm not endorsing any of them. So there are a few things you can do out there. So don't forget you have a trivia question for tomorrow. You're going to email Jocelyn about what word was inside of your egg. Please remember to stay healthy, stay safe. We love you. We appreciate you. And until tomorrow, be well. We love you all. Have a great day. Maybe I don't love you. Hold on. All right, bye everyone. Yeah, Mike, I'll send them emails out about the documentation.